In second part of you told him that someone proposed you not knowing that he is a psychopath. He dragged you to a new place and threw you on the floor. You will regret this, Theo. He will save me and will make you pay for this. He brought a first aid kit and sat near you. This place is surrounded with mines. He harshly handled your food and were cleaning it with medicine. And who will come? Your bodyguard? His words were mocking. My boyfriend. His working hand stopped. He is my boyfriend. You screamed in pain when he suddenly twisted your foot. You reached for it, but he didn't let go it. Leave me. This time your voice was full of fear and pain. He smirked. Theo, you should know who has the power here. You are just a loser. Leaving your foot, he stood tall and gestured you to get up. You just kept looking. Get up, he shouted, making your every muscle flinch. You slowly left the floor, but your foot was unable to handle your weight. Theo, keep standing. You tried your best to stand, weighing on one side. When he saw that you were about to fall down, he pulled out, making your breath hitched. Don't make any mistake. You were in the center of that basement and had no wall or any sort of thing for support. You jolted in shock when a door opened, revealing a man with Alan. Theo, oh look, we have another guest. His man left a very badly Alan in Theo's hands. Alan, he laughed and making her fall on the floor. You stepped forward but yelled in more pain. Theo, stop right there. Your eyes burst out when you saw him. Jan, no, please don't. Alan was in no position of moving. Theo walked towards a table, picked a bottle. You put your hands at your ears, being all scared. He repeated his act for several times. Theo, now come and get your friend. The shards were spread all over the place and were between you and Alan. Theo, walk over them and get your beloved friend. Alan, you don't need to do this, Jan. Your heart beat to your ears. When he again, Theo, start taking step, Jan. Ignoring Alan's yelling for you to stop, you take one step and your foot was in the worst condition. You held your leg due to pain, but when you put first step, your throat burned with tears. Theo, before you could take another step, the floor shuddered. You fell back facing the ceiling, breathing heavily for your dear life. Theo, who did that? He was telling his men to do this and that, but your mind was too dizzy to register anything else. While your eyes were closing, you heard Alan's calling for your name. After a few minutes, you felt your body being lifted by someone. This scent, it's his. Your mind went numb. There was too much pressure at your heart. Someone was pulling you out from the darkness. When you felt softness on your lips, then you realized that someone was giving you. Shot open your eyes while breathing heavily. Trying to get in all the air, you saw him all over at you, the face you cherished the most. Taehyung, finally. He fell down his head. Then he looked into your eyes, holding your face in his hands. You stopped breathing, and my heart was on marathon. I don't speak. You looked around and found yourself in the car. Ellen, Theo, Ellen is fine. Now be quiet and let me treat you. He was bandaging your wounds, but more than them, him being avoiding your eyes was hurting you. One moment he was looking into your eyes, and the next moment he became a stranger. Holding you in his arms, he took you to your room and laid you on the bed. Why are you ignoring me? I am not. I have some business to do. Rest. He was about to leave the room when you left the bed to stop him, but instantly regret and the pain shot up to your whole body. He turned on his heels when you winced in pain. Hey, what are you doing? He ran to you, embracing you, but he jerked his hands. Tell me, why are you avoiding me? Ta, I am not. Do you like me? What? Shock was understatement for his face expression. Leave it. You grabbed him by collar and limped closer to him. You can clearly tell that he was holding his breath. I love you, he whispered, just an inch away. What? Jan, you ask too many questions. He again parted his lips. He surrounded his arms around your waist, taking you back to the bed. You pulled back after a few seconds. Do you even know what you did? I very well know that I locked you with me, Mr. Kim. He smiled. You are my friend's little sister. I don't care. His collar was still in your hands. Putting your head on the pillow, you pulled him again to yourself. Next day, you were sitting in the living room. Ellen was at her home. She needs few days to heal. You were informed that your brother will be arrived soon, but you were lost thinking about your and Taehyung's yesterday moment. Jan, he entered like a storm in the house. Your soul squeezed in your body when he hugged you that tightly. Oppa, what are you doing? You are fine. Nothing happened to you, right? Leave so that I can breathe and I will be fine. After investigating your health and Theo's history, he asked you to come to abroad with him. No, Oppa, I am fine here. You are not safe here, and I still have some business left there. Taehyung is taking good care of me. I am fine with him. It's fine for a few days, but I cannot leave you with him forever. He has his own life. Actually, when did you come home? Just now I called? Yeah. You felt like he intentionally stopped. When Jin left for his room, he approached you with a rigid mood. What were you doing? Sitting closing to you, he held your upper arm. What were you going to tell him? He snarled while holding you roughly. Is there something to hide? His fingers dug and your eyes burnt into. You cannot tell him. Why? Sir, we tracked Theo's location. We need to leave. Leaving there, he left with his. After having an inner war to yourself, you went to his room and started looking into every drawer and cabinet. We found an old newspaper. The date was 10 years ago from today. A 15-year-old unstable child killed his own. Your hand went to your mouth when you saw Taehyung's picture in his teen. Oh my, Theo was right, but why? Leaving the paper there, you rubbed your arm where earlier his hand was hurting you. Is he unstable? Those walls full of pictures flashed through your mind. No, don't think like that, Jan. I don't care about his past. I love him no matter what. Putting back the paper, you left his room. Even with one injured foot, you were walking to and fro, waiting for Taehyung. The last day you didn't get to see him again. They lost track of Theo. Taehyung stopped at the entrance and saw you limping in stress. Ta, what happened? You went to him and stopped near him. You're asking like our last conversation went so well. Letting out a frustrating sigh, he walked past you. Where are you going? Oppa is serious about taking me to abroad with him. I am going to tell him about us. He spun to you and held your arm, making your eyes go wide. You cannot. Why are we hiding it? His lips turned into a thin line when your eyes became teary. Sean, it's not the right time. Do you even like me? You never said that. I do. I really do love you. He pressed his forehead to yours, and then the anger and love mixed. But that didn't last long. Jin, what are you doing with my sister? The voice held the anger and hatred of the whole world. Taehyung pushed you behind himself, trying to hide you. Even standing behind his back, you can tell that his heart was racing faster than yours. I can. It's not her fault. You looked between them and didn't understand the air. Didn't I warn you? I know I don't deserve her. I love him. You flinched when Taehyung behind Taehyung holding his hand that didn't go unnoticed by Jin. Before loving him, do you know what he did to his parents? Your heart shattered into a million pieces when he pulled back his hand. You didn't want to believe any newspaper or anyone else, but Taehyung's head hung low and he started taking slow steps towards the exit. Taehyung, he stopped, but didn't look back, and with each step he took, you felt your soul leaving your body. To be continued. Thanks for watching and supporting. Next part will be uploaded soon. Stay safe and healthy.